Not in a good way.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right, dating in 2023 be
Dating
like.
sucks, and not in a good way. It usually revolves around endlessly swiping, finger crossing you don't get sent dick pics. What the hell? You said you were a girl. Not one of those new age girls, but actually going
Kind of true.
on a date can be even worse. So here's the list of my 4 worst dates. Starting off with the cripple. I went on a date with a girl who was in a wheelchair. It was a blind date, and the person setting it up did not tell me she was in a wheelchair. I'm not even saying it'd be a deal breaker, but you think I'd get a heads up before I take her parasailing saying, relax, bitch, you can't get paralyzed twice. Anyway, we ended up meeting up at a bar, and one of the first things she says to me is, you don't mind that my lower body is paralyzed? And my response was, well, your mouth still works, right? Needless to say, she got all bent out of shape about it. I mean, not as bent as her crippled body, but you know what I mean. My second date was with the home wrecker. I was working at IHOP at the time, and a girl left me her number, which personally I thought was a really good sign, because I looked disgusting. My hair was a mess, had dark circles under my eyes, and I was wearing a blue apron that very clearly had butter on it. I'm like, damn, if this chick was willing to smash while I look like this, wait till she sees me all dolled up. So we meet up at the bar, and we're talking for about 10 minutes or so when she says, okay, I have something to tell you.
What? What do you got to tell me?
I said, stids or kids? She goes, what? I'm like, well, usually when a girl says that, she's about to reveal either she has an STD or kids. She goes, neither. I'm like, oh, great. Then what is it? She says, so I'm actually married, but I really like you. And I said, oh, so you're a whore. Needless to say, she didn't take it very well. But in my defense, saying you want to be with other guys while
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Niggas is ready to kill about they bitch easily today without even thinking twice about it. I'm good on that. Yeah. Yeah, what? You're married? What the? What?
while married is a pretty hoary thing to do. My third date was with the third wheel. I met this fine-ass honey named Melissa on Bumble and invited her out for some drinks. She says she wasn't much of a drinker and recommended a restaurant instead. I'm like, sure. So we meet up and we're about 20 minutes in waiting for our food when a guy comes over to our table hysterically crying, saying, Melissa, it doesn't have to be like this. Let's just go back to how it was before. Melissa says, it's over, Brian. Just let it go. And this guy just keeps crying and asking for forgiveness in the middle of the f***ing restaurant.
Bro, I'm getting flashbacks. Y'all remember that story time I told you about me in the hotel and I was so in love already? And the girl, you know, she drunk called her ex and I'm just sitting there. I just got a flashback. That just made me think about that. Oh my God.
I never felt so uncomfortable. Like if I was at a bar, I think I'd just leave, but I was hungry and wanted my steak. Now, in retrospect, I should have just stayed quiet, but because I'm an idiot, I decided, I can solve this. So I say, listen, man, you're coming off a little rapey right now. Brian says, rapey? I'm not fucking rapey. Then Melissa says, what are you talking about? He didn't rape me. Now I'm backpedaling, saying, no, that's not what I meant. I'm saying he's not taking no for an answer, which comes off kind of rapey. And now both Melissa and Brian are against me, saying I shouldn't joke about stuff like that. And I'm losing my mind, thinking, how am I the bad guy here? I just wanted some steak and a little makeout sesh. So I just got up and left. And she's screaming, where are you going? And all I'm trying to do is not make eye contact with everyone in the restaurant that's fucking staring right at me. My fourth date was the masochist. I met this chick named Stacy in the bedding department at Bed Bath & Beyond. She was covered in tattoos, which personally,
is that Lois Griffin?
I find really attractive, because it screams they're probably into kinky stuff. So I spit some game and ask her off some drinks. She agrees and we meet up at the local brewery. Almost immediately, I could tell this girl was a little off. Like all of her conversation topics involved violence. I'll give you an example. She asked if I could punch any celebrity in the face, who would I punch in the face?
If you could punch any celebrity in the face, who would you punch? That is a crazy ass question during a date, but I'll entertain it. Who do I dislike as a celebrity? I would say P. Diddy now, but niggas is sending out hits through exploding cars. So I probably want to avoid that. Do we count these Twitch streamers as celebrities? Are they celebrities now? Do we count them? Some of them kick streamers I would love to punch. The big one that just got dropped the other day. I forgot his name already. Fuck. But far as celebrity, I don't know. I can't think of nobody right now. I don't really got smoke. I don't really care enough to really have smoke with people. So yeah, I couldn't answer that.
And I said, ooh, that's a good one. Probably Gwyneth Paltrow. Mostly because she has the audacity to sell a candle that smells like her. So then I said to her, who would you punch in the face? And what do you think her answer was? Go ahead and pause the video and write it down in the comments. Because I'm telling you, you won't even be close. She said,
who did she say? George Bush. Something so outrageous. Rosie O'Donnell. Trump?
As Danny DeVito. I'm like, geez, you must really hate Always Sunny. She goes, no, I love that show. So I'm like, then why Danny? She said, cause it'd be easy. And I wouldn't just punch him. No, I'd back him into an alley saying, this is it, Danny. You're about to die. He'd probably freak out saying, well, why are you doing this? That's when I'd take out my knife and start pacing closer to him. His panic will only increase as he begins to back up. Then I'd say, you know what? This isn't fair. Here. And I'd toss him my knife. Then as soon as he grabbed it, I'd take out my gun and be like, no, Danny. Give it back. Then as he slides the knife back, I show him, no bullets were in the gun. That knife was your only chance, Danny, and you just slid it back to me. And as she's talking, I'm looking at...
As crazy as that story would be if I heard it, that's kind of attractive. What the fuck? That's like, she's into like that teasing shit. Hold on.
At her like,
I like
bro,
that.
This bitch is insane. So of course I did the only logical thing. Invite her back to my place to smash. Crazy is my Viagra, and once I have blood flowing in my Johnson, I'm not thinking correctly. So this is where the story gets even worse. The lights are off and we're going at it when she starts clawing at my back, like really digging her nails into there. For the first few seconds, I'm like, oh, all right. But the pain was just too much to bear, and eventually I yelled, stop it. Stop it! I turned on the lights because I couldn't tell if there was sweat or blood all over my back, and it turns out it was blood, along with some fresh Wolverine claw marks. So I'm standing there, naked, just throwing tissues at my back as she's looking at me like I'm the weird one. She says, so we gonna keep doing this, or... I'm like, are you fucking serious? My back is currently menstruating, and I don't want my room to look like a crime scene. Get out! So what did I learn from all these dates? Well, 1, never go on a blind date with someone without seeing a picture first. 2, always meet up at a bar. That way you have a quick getaway in case things go south. And 3, if you're gonna smash a chick you know is insane, make sure to tie her hands up first.
You said nothing wrong there. All facts.
Man, this ain't for no hope, bro. This off on my niggas and self. Get the fuck out my face, ho. Ain't playing you way on my health. Put your bass all on let go. Can't let you go waste out my wealth. It's your bad, you the scapegoat. Little nigga, quit playing yourself. Real sad, they hate on yourself. My bad, you can't relate.